She like, you walk around with that stink ass attitude, da 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 da. Just what's up, YouTube? What's up, Breezy Babes? It's your girl Bree, aka Amé're, and I am back with another video. If you don't know who I am, hi, I am Amé're. If you do know, then welcome back.
You know you won in a million. I say Amé're.
First, I just want to say I'm literally loving this story time setup. Like, it's fucking giving. Like, it's basic, but it's cute. So now that I didn't say that, let's get into the video. Y'all can see this story time is going to be about why the fuck I don't have friends. It's going to be like really my first ever real falling out with a friend. Actually, it's not, because me and her have fell out in the past before, but this was like the icebreaker where I started to notice like shit be too weird. Like, I don't really want no friends. But I still have friends after that, so that's on me. But yeah, anyways, basically, so let me start off. The day started, it was her birthday. Mind y'all, our birthdays is in the same month. So my birthday came earlier in the month. We did all the stuff for my birthday, all of that. Like, I picked her up, we was on time, all of that shit. Well, we wasn't really on time, but we was late because I lost my nose ring. But yeah, so her birthday comes or whatever, it's the morning time, and she had asked me like, she told me like, you know, we're gonna go out to eat at 7, da 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 da, but she ended up changing her mind saying we wasn't going out to eat at 7. So she told me we wasn't going out to eat at 7 no more and all of that shit. So, and mind you, this was my best friend. Like, this was my best friend for a grip, like my bitch. Like, we rocked and rolled, like did everything together, had each other's Instagram passwords, spam passwords. Like, we knew each other inside and out. We lived like right up the street from each other. It wasn't right up the street. It was like, my street was like this. Okay, so my street like this and her street like this. So, but I was living on the end of the street, so I was like a couple blocks away from her, but we would walk together, go home together, spend the night on school nights together, all type of shit. That's just to give y'all a little bit of insight about how much this was really like my bitch. Like, when I say my bitch, I was literally out this bitch ready to rumble about her. Like, I was not letting nobody touch her. Like, I was about to get into fights with her own cousins about her and a whole bunch of shit. So basically, her birthday comes or whatever. She told me that we was going out to eat, then changed her mind because I guess it was going to be raining. So I'm like, she calls me at like 6:30 and she like, you still coming? I'm like, I thought you said we wasn't going out to eat no more. Mind you, we weren't going to like no hotel or out of town or anything, so we was just going to her house. So I'm like, yeah, I'm still coming, but I didn't think like you wanted me to be there at a certain time. So she like, okay, da 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 da. So I'm like, all right, I'll be there like 7:30, 8 o'clock, right? So my mom was gone, and my mom had my phone charger because my mom's charger had broke. So I'm not thinking nothing of it because I'm like, when my mom get back, I'll just have her drop me off. But since she had called me when my mom was gone, my mom's friend was there. She called me when my mom was gone, and I'm basically like, you know, I'll just have my mom's friend drop me off and have my mom drop my charger off later. And so I won't be that late for her birthday because I really, like, she was there on my birthday. I was like, I don't want to be too late if she want to do activities and all this other shit. So my mom's friend drops me off. My mom's friend Ashley. I'm like, Ashley, can you drop me off or whatever? She live right up the street. Da 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 da. It's this friend because my mom's friends that she has been around for a year, so they know me. Like, I'm literally like their niece. So I'm like, can you drop me off? She live right up the street. Da 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 da. It's this friend. She knows my friend because, like I said, my mom's friend's been around for years, and that was my bitch. If my mom and my aunts and shit knew any of my friends, it was that one. She like, yeah. So she drops me off, and she was like, she like, you want me to wait? I'm like, no, you can go ahead and go because I'm supposed to be meeting her at her house. So I'm knocking on the back door, nobody's answering. So I call her, she didn't answer. Now my phone is on 5%. I call her again, she didn't answer. I'm like, what the fuck? So I called my boy best friend because it started raining. I had got my hair done, had a new outfit, brand new shoes. My boyfriend now, my current boyfriend, had just bought me those shoes for my birthday. I'd never worn them. That was my first time wearing them. Like, because we supposed to be taking pictures and all this other shit. So I'm not about to be looking a mess. So I'm like, okay, like, so now I'm mad because I literally had just got my hair done. So she like, I'm in the rain. So I call the boy who was my boy best friend at the time. I'm telling him what's going on or whatever. I'm like, where you at? Because we all live around the same area. Like, can you drop me back off at my house? Because I don't know where she at, and she's not, and nobody's answering the phone. And she was with one of her friends. The girl that she was with really was never my friend. That was just her friend and another one of our friend's sister. So I'm like, Can you drop me off? And he like, I'm not even around there, just all this other shit. So I'm like, damn. So I'm like, hold on, this her calling me. Now my phone is on 2%. So I clear all my apps, put my phone on battery saver, turn my brightness all the way down to save my battery. So she like, she answered, but she don't look like she at home. So I'm like, where you at? She like, Walmart. I'm like, well, I'm at your house. And then she started laughing like she thought it was funny. She like, ha 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 ha. For real, I'm not even there.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah, I just got dropped off I told her I just got dropped off at your house. And she like, damn.
That's weird.
Weird shit. She knew it was raining too, cause she was outside, like she was walking into Walmart when she answered, when she finally called me back, and she like, I'll be there at like 8:30. But what was weird to me with that situation was, if I told you I was coming between 7:30 and 8 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock ish, why wouldn't you call me when you left the house like, hey, we not there, don't get dropped off yet, or you know, we're not there, don't come, or anything of that sort? Like that would have been fine. I wouldn't have been tripping off of that, because I rushed to get ready to get there, like, you know. So I wouldn't have been tripping. It's just the fact that, why wouldn't you say nothing? And then you thought it was funny when I was standing outside in the rain. So I try to call my mom, no answer. My phone dies. Now it's pouring the fuck down. I got this big duffel bag with my shit in it and everything. So I'm like, you know, I ain't got no choice. I'm not about to stand in no fucking rain, and I'm about to go the fuck back home and get back in the shower and lay down. Like, what? No. So I walked back home, and my mom thought I was mad at her. I'm like, she like, you walking around with that stink ass attitude, da 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 da, just this, that, and the third. So I'm like, no, I don't got no attitude with you. I'm mad because why wouldn't she say nothing? She like, yeah, you're right, but this is one of your closest friends. Y'all do everything together. You know, it's her birthday. You should just be there for her. I think you should go. I had already had it made up in my mind that I was not going no more, because I feel like that was weird. She like, oh, so she called me when she get back home. She like, you not coming? I'm like, I just had to walk home. No, I think I was declining her calls or just not answering, and she was texting me, and then she like, where you at? I'm like, I walked back home. And she like, oh, we here.
Obviously, we.
What you mean here, bitch? Because you was not just there. Chilling in my room, I swear to God, I took my clothes off and everything. Like, I was not playing that shit. I went and got my ass back in the shower and everything. So now it's my mom and two of her friends. So her other friend is a little bit younger than her, and I was like, you know, I'm not going, because I'm not about to be, no, I'm not about to get stuck on nobody's house again and we'll have to walk back in the rain. So my mom's other friend was like, just take my car. You could just take my car, and I'm gonna call you around like 12, 1 o'clock. You just gotta come get me and I'll drop you back off. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Because I had just got my permit, I was driving and everything. Me and my sister were sharing a car at the time, but my sister had the car. So it wasn't really too much I could do if my sister needed the car, because at the same time, I wasn't working and she was the one paying most of the shit anyway. So, and she was pregnant. She had to get back and forth from doctor's appointments, and her pregnant was like a high-risk pregnancy, just all type of shit. So I took the car or whatever. I get there and they like, you drove? Because I'm parked in the driveway. They're like, you drove? I'm like, yeah. So we get upstairs in her room, and she's talking about how she want to drink and da-da-da-da. But mind you, it's 9 something now, and the liquor store closes at 10. So me in my head, I'm like, why wouldn't you say nothing? Because just like my mom's friend had got us the bottle for my birthday, it was my 17th birthday, it was her 16th. Just like my mom's friend had got us the bottle for my birthday, she would have got it for your birthday, but you waited too long. Like, why wasn't you? I'm confused as to why you weren't communicating this stuff with me beforehand. So she like, damn, I don't know what we're gonna do, da, 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 da. But her dad had got her this big ass bag of weed for her birthday. So we had rolled it up or whatever, and we had like 3 blunts in rotation. It was me, her friend that she was at Walmart with, and 2 other girls she had met when she had switched schools. So it's 5 of us now. But one of the girls, which was actually her best friend, like one of her closer friends or whatever, was supposed to be closer friends, was not there yet. She came way later, like after I had fucking sleep and everything. So we smoking. We're literally just sitting in the room. No, before we had started smoking, when I had first got there, after we discussed the liquor situation, she asked her mom, she was like, can we run to Circle K? And her mom was like, yeah, don't be out there doing nothing, don't be getting into nothing, because we had just got caught sneaking her to her boyfriend's house like 2 months prior, a month prior, or something like that. We had literally got caught. Like her mom pulled up to the boy house and everything. So we she like, don't be doing that, da, da, da. I'm like, all right. So now, like, once we got in the car, once her mom, because we was in the house, her mom was in the house, she could hear what we saying. So we get in the car. I'm like, okay, so where do y'all really want to go? She like, I want to go to Shells. I want to go to Shells. If you live where I live, you know that Shells on Market is to not be fucked with. People get shot there. People, all type of shit. Fights break out. Like, you don't go there. Like, you don't go there unless you're looking for trouble. Like, literally. They got the cheapest gas, but I don't think I was even getting gas, honestly. But at the same time, like, you don't go there. Like, I don't give a fuck. I pay that good $5 for the fucking gas because it lasts longer any damn way. But I'm not going to that gas station. I will not go to that gas station. So they're like, we want to go to Shells. We want to go to Shells. Well, I turned around, like, and at this point she had 3 other friends. It was so it was the girl who was just her friend. Then we had a mutual friend. Then she had her 2 other friends again that she had met at school. So it's the one of the friends we had met at school, our mutual friend, her own friend, and then her. And then me, and I'm driving. So me and her and the friend, them 3 in the back, and we go to Shells. But I'm just like, I'm ready to go. As soon as we pull up, it's a car full of niggas. Like, niggas who be thirsty, niggas who talk to everybody. These is niggas that the whole city done talk to. Like, and they just, like, they park right next to us. I'm like, oh my fucking God. Like, oh my fucking God. And they just, like, walking in and out the store. They doing a whole lot. They talking to the dudes and everything. I just go back and sit in the car. And the mutual friend that me and her had, us 2 was sitting in the car. And then the friend that was just her friend that she met at school was in the car. So us 3 sitting in the car. Her and our other friend's sister is outside of the car talking to the boys and everything, like just being in the mix low key. So I'm like, I think I said something like, ew, he was just trying to talk to me. And then here go our mutual friend. This was weird too. Girl, he was just trying to talk to me. He was doing this, he was doing that, he was doing this, he was doing that. But at the time, I was fucking with I was not stunting him, but it was just a comment like, ew. Like, when people, I feel like I personally feel like weird when I see people who be in my DMs in person, because you know they be pressing. So I'm like, like, I just hope they don't come over here. I hope they don't come over here. They get in the car, they pull off or whatever. We listen to music, we making videos outside the car. I'm gonna insert it all because y'all know I keep everything. I got them good ass receipts. I tell y'all ass that. So we making videos, all that other shit. So I'm like, all right, it's time to go. She like, my mom just said, where we at? But you're not about to rush us when you know good and damn well you was not supposed to go further than no Circle K. Circle K was not even a whole 3 minutes from, like, coming from my house or her house. It's not even a whole 3 minutes. Like, and we went to the whole other side of town. Like, so I'm like, we're not about to rush me. So we listen to music, we driving, but we couldn't connect our phones to the car. So we basically was just listening to what my mom's friend had on there. But it was some T Grizzly, it was some cool little, yeah. Like, it wasn't bad, like, at all. Like,
the bitch complains for hours.
I actually still listen to some of them songs. So we listen to that shit, we get back to the house or whatever. So we go in the house, we roll up, we smoking, everybody changes shit, we sit in a circle, we putting them bitches in rotation. I got a couple videos of me with 2 of them bitches on my mouth. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, because every time the rotation, with the way it was going, was it was crossing at me, so I would have 2 at the same time. So that, and then we just sitting there. I'm like, what is we about to do? Like, we about to play some games. Like, y'all want to play, like, Twister? Like, what, y'all want to play some games? Because I think that's what she went to Walmart to get, was snacks and games. Like, we about to play some games. We about to watch, like, what are we about to do? So everybody just sitting there on their phones listening to music. So I fall asleep. So I wake up to see my mom's friend call me, which she didn't. So I'm like, I woke up panicking. Like, it was like 1 in the morning. I'm like, fuck, I was supposed to take the car back. So I wake up panicking. I'm checking my phone. I'm getting ready to ask them, like, did anybody call me? Why the room is cleared. Like, I'm the only one in her room. Like, and she has a big ass room. Like, it's like 2 sides to her room and a whole middle part. Like, the room is huge. So I'm like, where the fuck is everybody at? So I get to walking around, I don't see nobody, like, cause I'm like, did they just leave me here? Like, but before her other friend, another friend that she met at school, before that friend came, that's supposed to be her best friend, she was like, yeah, da 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 da, something, we supposed to be best friends, but it don't feel like it. I feel like we friends and da 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 da, like we not that close and da 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 da. Like she like we not, basically like they wasn't as close as me and her is. So I'm like, oh, okay. So when the friend had got there, she all up on her, in her face, everything. I'm like, she was just talking about this girl. So that's when I ended up laying down because we wasn't doing shit, and I fell asleep. I wake up, I see everybody gone, and I'm in my head like, what the fuck, where did everybody go? Did these bitches leave? Because why the fuck would they do that? And I checked my phone, nobody had text or called me or nothing, like send me no text or nothing. So I'm walking around, I go and they got like 3 floors. The house is huge as hell. So I go walk around, like I don't see nobody nowhere. Like I literally don't see them nowhere. So I'm like, you know what? I'm thinking these bitches left, so I'm like, all right, I'm about to leave. But turns out they actually was in the other living, the second living room. So, which I didn't expect him to be in there because that was her dad's living room, and he did not like us in his shit. So basically, I'm like, all right, so I get my shit or whatever, I leave. 2-3 hours after I leave, I done gave my mom friend her car back. She ended up saying that with my mom. She said it was cool and everything, but I gave my mom friend her car back. Like I said, like she's like my aunt. So I gave her her car back and shit, and she like, I'm telling my mom, I'm telling her and my mom everything that's going on. They're like, yeah, that is weird, da 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 da. As I'm talking to them, we moving stuff around because her birthday's at the end of May, mine's at the beginning. So it's getting towards summer, so we put like the summer furniture and shit on the patio and shit. That's what they was doing. So she texts me like, as I'm not there, she texts me like, she like, why you leave? We wanted to go somewhere. So bitch, you're telling me you were using me because I can drive? Because honestly, like even before then, like around time before my birthday, she'd be like, oh yeah, we about to get lit on my birthday, da 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 da. We about to do all this for our birthdays, just this, that, and the third. And then she'd be like her dude would be like, oh, what you doing? And she'd be like, you taking me to my nigga house on my birthday and da 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 da. Like, bitch, we was supposed to be doing something together, which I'm not tripping because, you know, I know how relationships gets. When you with somebody, you 9 times out of 10 distance from your friends, not on purpose, but because you just, like, that's natural though. People rather be with their significant other than be out partying and clubbing, like, or smoking and drinking and shit, which is natural. Like, so I'm not tripping on it, but don't make it seem like, oh, we about to do this and that, and now this nigga call and we can't do it because you want to go with him. Like, and it was always like every time I pick her up, like we'd be supposed to go do shit, and she'd be like, can you take me to my nigga house? Can you take me to my nigga house? Or she'd be like, she'd be texting. I'm like, and I'd look at her, and then she'd start smiling, and she'd be like, such want to see me. So I'd take her. Like at that point, I just didn't care, because before then I really didn't give a fuck, because like she was with hers, I was somewhere probably at my sister's house babysitting any damn way. So that shit happened, and then basically after that, like she texted me again. She texted me that I didn't respond, and then after that, probably like 2 weeks later, me and the girl who was like my sister, if y'all didn't watch my last story time, go watch that, because these are some of the same people. So she the girl who was like my sister, she basically me and her basically had a bonfire or whatever, but we didn't want to post a flyer because I don't want everybody at my house, so we didn't post a flyer. We was just like, you know, sending to certain people, like DM us for the address. So when we see the DM come through, we decide like, do we want them to come or do we not? So it was a couple of like probably like 5 people there. So she was supposed to come. Her and the girl who was our other friend's sister was supposed to come. So she like, yeah, I'm coming, da 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 da, can you come get me? But she was right around the corner from both of our houses. So I'm like, yes, I'll pick her up. She like, my mom said I gotta go home. If you needed a ride, why the fuck didn't you just ask me, can you come get me and drop me off? Because I would have done it, but it's the fact that you want to sit here and lie for no reason. Like, I'm not pressing you to go nowhere. Like, we still enjoyed our time. We still had fun. We bought all this shit. We enjoyed ourselves. Like, we had fun. I'm not gonna press you, especially if your mom said you gotta go home. But I had picked her up from some nigga's house, picked him up from some nigga's house and dropped her off at home. So that was just like, after that, like, she would text me about certain shit. I just didn't respond. Like, it wasn't no issue or nothing, but I'm not about to sit up here and let nobody use me for shit. I don't give a fuck. So I just wasn't responding. So we follow each other's on Instagram and shit. So I guess one day she decided to unfollow my spam. Y'all know this bitch goes and posts, do y'all know that this bitch went and posts, she like, I would never follow nobody who don't follow me, but that's just me though. So I automatically like, hold on, let me go check my followers, because she seemed like she throwing shade. No, before that, I had got my nails done, but she got her nails done, and it was like this clear pink color. But I had went and got my nails done right after that, probably like 3-4 days later. But the picture I showed, I went to the nail salon. Y'all know them Chinese people who do not do what the fuck you ask them to do. And at this time, I didn't have a nail tech. So basically, they didn't do what I had asked them to do, and they gave me something like what they wanted to give me, which was kind of like a pink color, like a pink clearish color, which it wasn't supposed to be that color at the fuck all. So I'm like, you know what, fuck it, because I just wanted my nails done anyways, and I needed to get a feel. So I'm like, okay. So I post them on Instagram, and she like, bitches copy me or some shit like that. And then she posted about the whole little unfollowing thing. So I didn't unfollow her just yet, but I had made it the nail shit happened first, and then that's when she went and unfollowed me. The nail shit happened first, and I'm like, she like posted about something about people be copying her, and then our other friend's sister had went and was under the comments. They were just talking shit. So I'm like, okay, like, bitch, you want to be smart about some nails. And so I went and posted what I was supposed to get and versus what I got, and I was like, was not supposed to be like this at the fuck all, this color ugly as fuck. So she went and deleted her little post or whatever. Like, girl, I don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, now you feel stupid. So me being me, I went and screenshot. Like, when I tell y'all, I don't mind people copying my outfits and shit, like, because that's what I post them for, like, outfit inspiration. Like, I love to get dressed, and I love giving people inspiration on outfits because I like to get dressed. But bitch, don't be sitting up here acting like I'm copying you when you're really copying me. She was literally creating my outfits to a T, like from my birthday outfit to regular everyday outfits, like, but they was all pictures she took of me. So I went and posted that shit. I went and got all of our pictures and put them side by side. I wish I still had my old phone, because all of the messages in my old phone. Put them side by side, and I sent them to the group chat. I sent them to a group chat which my boyfriend was in, and my the girl who's like my sister was in. I sent them. I said, yeah, bitches trying to be funny. Like, them was my mother. Like, me and my boyfriend still like this, but I don't talk to the other girl no more. But yeah, like, I sent to the group chat. I'm like, yeah, and they like, yeah, and bitches. And I put the date. I made sure you could see. I screenshotted them off my Instagram and her Instagram, so you could see that she was the one copying me, because I wore all of those outfits first. So I'm like, yeah, and then I posted some of our messages from the group chat. They like, yeah, you really do this shit. Bitches be the one copying you. Da 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 da. Then she posted about people following, about her would never follow people who don't follow her and all this other shit. So I went and unfollowed her shit. And then sometime later on in the summer, I was hanging out with my cousins a lot, and she was like, she texted me like, was you talking about me telling my business? I'm like, girl, no, I don't tell your business. That nigga tell your business. I knew your business before you told me your business, because that nigga going around telling your business. And she like, well, I don't be around nobody with my cousin. She like, well, your cousin told my friend that da 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 da. I said, girl, who was your friend? Because you and that bitch can get smacked. And she blocked me.
I will literally you up. Come here.
And we ain't talked since, but I don't give a damn. I seen her a couple of times. We was working at the same place for a little minute, but not at the same times, but yeah. I don't see her no more. I don't talk to her no more. We don't communicate, none of that. It ain't no bad blood. It ain't no hate or none of that. I don't feel no type of way. I really don't give a damn about this shit no more. But it was just, I just felt like I had to tell y'all this story time, because y'all love my story times, and that was a little bit interesting. Because, like, why you being weird? Like, for what? I didn't do shit to you. But yeah, basically that was the story time on why the fuck I decided, when I started realizing, like, these bitches ain't your friends. Like, these bitches ain't your friends. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys like this video, then like this video, comment down below what you guys want to see next. Subscribe to the channel, because if you don't love me now, you're gonna love me later. Hit that bell so you don't miss a fucking post. Follow me on my socials. Y'all know Robbery Amé're 9 times out of 10 on everything, or I am Breezy _. And I love you guys. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Bye, Breezy babes.